So we're here to teach you how to mod Skyrim with a non-Steam version, since all the videos and all the stuff that you find are incomplete or just don't work. So we're going to go to Skyrim Nexus, and we are going to resist in this site because you'll need it to download the mods, or you won't be able to make the download. So we're going to have to go to My Documents, then My Games, and there is Skyrim. We'll go to Skyrimprefs, and when it says launcher, let me see if I can find launcher. Launcher here. You're going to add this line, bEnableFileSelection. You will need to add this line on the launcher so that your data files can detect the mod files. If this doesn't work, you can go just to Skyrim directory and do the same where here Skyrim, where you can find Skyrimprefs, and add this line here in the last line, launcher enable file detection. So now that you have put the file detection enabled, after you have registered to Skyrim Nexus, we are going to log in. And then you just, now that you have your account, you just have to look for a mod. Let's see, for example, become king of Rivenhell. This mod is cool because you can become a king of a big city, and it's quite fun. You can spend hours and hours playing it. So instead of downloading with the manager, because it won't work, I've tried and tried, it won't work, we will just go here, downloads, and instead of download with manager, we're going to download it manually. So this is more boring than downloading with the manager, but it's better to download it than just have no mods. So it's going to be here downloading, but I've already downloaded, so I'm just going to show you how to do it. So we are here on the downloads, and it says here become a king of Rivenhell. So what you're going to do is you'll need WinRAR to open this file. If you don't have the program, just download it, it's free. So you open the file with WinRAR and you go here, data, and there's the files of the game. This is not so complicated as it seems. You just have to go to the game directory here on the shortcut of the game, open file location, and here you have, I just put it here on Steam because I didn't know how did Skyrim Nexus Manager work, and I tested this but it didn't work the same. So my game is not the Steam version. I just put it here to see if it works, but it didn't work. So still, what we're going to do is here to go to data, and you're going to copy these files and unleash them here, just here. I already did it, but I can do it again just to show it. So this will unrar, and then you just have to go. This won't appear because you don't have the files already here, but I already have them. It's the same thing, just grab them and move them here. And then once you have the file detection enabled, as I showed you before, just go to the launcher. You see, do not launch the game with the TSV, just don't launch it with Skyrim launcher. And here you have data files. I've already put some mods, some nice mods, and your Skyrim will detect these files because of that line you added, and you just have to click here if you want these mods enabled in the game. If you don't think this works, I'll launch the game to see if it works. This mod war zone is actually cool because Skyrim is full of war zones between Imperials and Stormcloaks, or between animals and animals. It's quite fun. It's one of my favorite mods. It's the civil unrest, blah blah. I'll show you the links in the description if you don't find it, just in case. So it's just this. One quick way to find the best mods is to go to YouTube. You can just write Skyrim best mods, and there is a season and a channel that shows us weekly the best mods that exists. So the only mods you won't be able to download will be the mods that you download from Steam, but though every mod that comes from Skyrim Nexus site, you can download it. Just click watch all the videos and you'll have. So here you're watching the video. So once the mod is appearing on a video, the order is here in the links in the description. We have here the links. The only mods that you can download is that are the ones that only have this link, Steam Community. All mods that have Skyrim Nexus link, you can download it. Just have to download manually instead of downloading with Manager. But then you just have to go here, download, and do all the steps that I've told you. Download it manually, and then just open it and copy to your deadlines, and that's it. Have fun with the mods. So we just are going to tape the mod playing, just so that you believe that we're not lying or spamming, etc. Just enable the. For example, this is the armor of the King of Rivendell instead of the Jarl vest. But the helmet is not from this armor. The helmet comes directly from the game. Once you have the smithing skills very high, you can build this helmet. It's very cool. It's my favorite helmet. So this is Rivendell. You can rule this city really as a king, not a Jarl. Really king. What I find really interesting, and it's not small as a fortress. In the mod they say you can rule a fortress, but this is a fortress and a city. It's located near Whiteburn. It's even bigger than Whiteburn in certain point. See Rivendell. You don't have to discover it. It's already a on map marker, and that's it. Have fun again.